Well, guys, just before I start this video, I just want to have a quick little chat about something that I just found out happened, which is, well, Technoblade died, the YouTuber. Well, I wasn't much of a regular on his YouTube videos, but I gotta recognize that the man knew what he was doing. He was a very huge inspiration to a lot of people that played Minecraft. He was a very big influencer into the game itself. To the fact that even Mojang, the official Minecraft Twitter account, tweeted a goodbye to him. And that's saying something. So if it means anything to anyone, well, just go over to his channel. He has a last video. His father recorded it. And yeah, man, it sucks, but RIP Technoblade. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode over here on Plexiglass Mountains. Now today we have a lot of important things to do, and I have quite a few things to show you. Well, off camera I made the armored free runners. They're basically the same recipe as the jetpack, just the free runners itself. These basically allow me to not take fall damage and to climb one tall blocks, you know. This is really good. It's like step assist, so it's pretty good at the beginning of the game. And today we'll also be working on applied Energistics. Yes, I've been trying to get the resources I needed. We have the inscribers here producing some stuff. They're kind of weird. It's kind of a weird setup, but it seems to have worked. We do have already the controller and the ME drive, but we need to work on the discs themselves. Now, I also redid the mechanism area over here because, yes, we have a big spaghetti. I show this off on Discord. If you guys are not on my Discord, well, feel free to go and join. Yes, I keep posting some updates from the series over there. But this is basically an automatic way for me to have the gas burner giving me energy. This produces really good amount of energy. And I'll post the link to the setup here of this video. Found out this video and I actually use this on my Volt Hunter series, so I'll show you this off. But then I added some extra things because these machines up here, the chemical injection chamber and the basic and the purifying one, well, they need hydrogen chloride and this one needs oxygen. And how am I doing that? Basically, I had set up a thermal evaporation machine, which has been powered by this resistive heater, which is using just regular energy to heat this thing up like by a lot. And then I'm using this pump over here, which is feeding in water into here. And then this thing works and it's producing out brine. Now the brine comes into the electrogenic separator, as you guys can see over here, and then it separates into sodium and chlorine. Now chlorine I'm using to make hydrogen chloride, and I use this with hydrogen. I have hydrogen as a secondary output from this electrolytic sorry, I've been saying this wrong this whole time, separator, because this guy is separating water into, well, hydrogen and oxygen, and the oxygen from this guy is going directly into the purifying station. So it's basically just using the secondary outputs of these machines to produce the necessary items for these two machines. And this setup, you know, I was not intending to put this guy down here, but I kind of had to, so I'm gonna like to redo this area a little bit. But that's all right, it's working. I have what I need over here, so I'm right now, as you guys can see, I'm producing tons of gold. But I have this already, netherite scrap. Now, where did all of this netherite scrap came from? Well, basically it came directly from the enrichment chamber with this dirty netherite scrap, and it came from the crusher with the ancient debris. I got really lucky in the nether. I had a couple of ancient debris creepers, which gave me tons and tons of netherite scrap. Now, I do need to probably put this to the metallurgic infuser to give me the netherite dust, and then I can turn the netherite dust into netherite ingots. So that's most likely what I'll be end up doing. Wait a second. Is this an infinite source of ancient debris right here? After a further inspection, yes, this seems to be an infinite resource of ancient debris. But I'll guess I'll do this later, because we do actually need to use these guys. Why do we need the netherite? Well, these discs now, they actually require us to use netherite, which is okay. I mean, I get it. You're not gonna be making that much these discs, kinda, and even if you do, they're just netherite nuggets. So I guess it's all right, but we do need to like make some of this glass, which is quite easy. And we also need to work our way up through this storage. Yeah, as you guys can see. So we need charge Certus, which we're gonna try and automate right now. And we also need to automate some of these logic processors, which is one of the reasons why I have like 13 of these guys, because I know that they're gonna be needed. So I kind of made like a bunch of them in one go. So there's a couple of things that we have to automate right now. The first one being charging Certus. The second one is multiplying Certus. Well, while I work on some of these things, I also found these totems randomly in the nether. Apparently it immediately gives you like looting too, but it also boosts the mobs around you. So I'm guessing this is an amazing thing to actually have over on our farm, you know. I mean, it's not a farm yet, it's just a spawner, but whenever we get around to actually turning this into a farm, and I guess I can just torch this up. Yeah, there you go. This would be very, very good, because this will immediately give us looting too. For example, I'm using this manual in cobalt cleaver, and I got pretty lucky on the last episode. I didn't actually say it, but I found the manolin like blade, and then I just used some cobalt to do this, which seems pretty good, you know. It's kind of fast, I like it, and then it's just gonna turn this into a pretty good farming spot, I guess. And I'm not sure if the guys that spawn here actually come with armor and stuff like that, because if they do, that could be good and bad. Now, I have arranged myself this small setup, and this small setup is basically gonna give me infinite quartz as long as I give this thing sand. Because the way it's gonna do that is that the crusher is gonna crush certain crystals, like Certus crystals, and then it's gonna make them to dust. The dust will be mixed with sand. That's why I have here the mechanical mixer. Then it's gonna go into the enrichment chamber, so it grows. This basically turns one dust with one sand into two seeds. The seeds go into the enrichment chamber, they grow up to be two crystals. Then I want to output this one to be transformed into charged Certus quartz, or maybe just like stay like stored, because we might need just the regular version. And the other one will go around and, well, be produced into the crusher to actually be more Certus quartz. So this is basically going to be a loop, just constantly giving me Certus, like this, the crystals, these normal crystals. But for that, we kind of want to start getting to this electric motor, and this electric motor actually needs the mechanical crafting from Create, which I set up over there. There we go. With a little bit of crafting, this will now give me the electric motor that I need. It's still a little bit slow though. Now, if we go over here, we put this bad boy down. He has a power or a speed which we can control. We can just scroll to what speed we want. I'm gonna leave it at 64 and see what happens. And then what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna bring this power cable, and you can see it immediately turns that thing on, turns this thing on, and we now have power.
Now this now needs to have an income of sand, and then I need to reroute the enrichment chamber's profits into probably a drawer, which I have right over here. And let me guess, I think I could do something like this real quick, so we can actually try and set up a test run real quick. Yeah, something like this. And then I just need to probably configure it so it only pulls. Yes. And now I need to get some seeds or some quartz and some sand. Okay, so for now, I guess I can toss that in. What are you doing? Oh, it's making snad. Oh no, that's not what you have to do. No. Okay. What is snad used on? Oh, increases garden close productivity. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I might do that like later, not now. Yeah, okay. Now I need to set this up so that the output is on the left as well. Oh god, I put some here. It's okay. Yes. It's on the right spot. So let's toss in just one piece of sand. Gonna give us one seed. Maybe. Why is it not pulling out the seed? There we go. This is now working. Perfect. I can toss these guys in here as well. And now I just need to set up the outputs to be the bottom. There we go. We're now making Certus quartz. Of course, now we gotta redirect this thing into a charger and then back there. Okay, we got a setup which kind of works. I'm not so sure about the sand here because it's not pulling out anything so far, but I guess it has a lot of sand in there, so I guess it doesn't need it. And I'm not even like round robbing. I was trying to make a round robin with pretty pipes, but I wasn't able to actually get it to work properly. So I thought, well, if I'm doubling every single time, this one will eventually be full, which means that they will eventually start stacking up here on the drawer, and that's exactly what's been happening right now. So I guess I don't even need to worry, and I did even like upgrade this, so this makes it like even faster, and it always can handle the 2 seeds at one time. I had to use this at the depot from Create because these pipes were actually pulling out the sand as well, and I only want the seeds to be pulled out and put into here. For some reason these pipes ignored this recipe filter, so they also put out the sand, and that's kind of bad. But this one, I don't know why this one is not putting anything in. This guy is working just fine. This guy just is not doing anything. Yeah, as you can see, now we have 15, we have 5 just a moment ago, so we're gaining quartz. Okay, apparently I was actually checking something completely different with the netherite. But, well, I guess we got netherite now, because I was meant to just be looking at the normal storage cells, so I don't know what I was looking at. But what I want to do right now is see this recipe right here. We're gonna need a lot of these guys. I haven't done the math, but I know I'm gonna need a lot of these guys. And in order to do that, we need a ton of these logic processors, which use an inscriber with a printed logic circuit and printed silicon and a piece of redstone. So what I'm thinking... Oh, there's an advanced inscriber. I guess I gotta check this one out. What I'm thinking is try and like make all the way up to a 4K storage cell. Yes, all the way up to here. I can easily make it into here, and then focus on automating this process right here, because right now it's pretty much manual. You know, just come here to this. There we go, and repeat. It's pretty much how it has been for a while I've been just producing these guys. And I want to automate this so I can like actually have a decent income of these logic processors. And now if we take a look here, I can just, oh, of course, we need the charge quartz, which has quickly set up this. So we quickly charges up a stack of quartz, which we keep getting tons of it. Okay, and now we're gonna do 3 of these. Can I make 3 of these? What am I missing here? Not enough materials. Wait, what am I missing though? Oh, it's redstone. And I went ahead, crafted the terminal as well, and now we have a 16k storage cell. This is pretty good. So you can remove all the items from here and just chuck them into here. Yeah, just like that. You can get rid of this. And of course, this over here is all over the place. Don't worry, we'll fix it. This is basically so we can start getting resources in. Same with that. That will not like remain like that as soon as we have better energy generation. And I think that now that we actually have access to these motors, I'm gonna get rid of these water wheels back there, and I'm just gonna be using these electric motors to power this thing and to just keep making more and more and more. That should be the way to go. Now that I have this, I think the next step will be, first of all, craft something portable to give me access to this, so I can put items in and out of here like at ease. And the next step will be the digital miner. Yes, because now that we have a storage, or a decent amount of storage, which we will be increasing like a lot, we can now start getting in tons and tons of resources and actually making them go through here, through this area right here. And I cleaned up this area a little bit. This area will probably be for the digital miner. These guys will be removed out of here. They'll have their own place. These chests will move out probably into the storage system if I have the space. At least the ingots will go there. At least those guys will go into there. And then we actually can start moving forward. And just like that, we can pull out our digital miner. Yes, now let me take a look at this bad boy, because he's a big chunky dude. What is, oh, this was inside the Robit. Okay. Silk touch we can turn on and off. We want this on. Auto eject, auto pull. Visuals. What is visuals? I don't know what visuals are. Well, but what I do know is that this is the energy area. Then we kind of want to have it stop to mine 0. How do I config it though? Why is it not configured? Well, I gotta check on this guy, and I'm pretty sure this is basically meant to, well, be broken up, put into a place, and then placed into another place, and just keep constantly doing that until it actually gets what you want. So I'll try and get that sorted out, because we probably need some more tesseracts. Yes, to give this guy energy and to pull the items out and bring them all over to here, for example, because I want the ores to be processed through this, and the rest, something like stones and cobble, to be stored probably in drawers, because they're really helpful. Oh, there you go, config. Haha, there you go. Radius max 60, minimum 0, max 60, inverse mode, new filter, item stack, tag material, mod ID. So we can add filters onto here. I'm gonna have to take a look at how I can actually set this guy up. Now he is done, which is really good. We actually have access to him. We're gonna do some more tesseracts. And what would be next right now, I think, would be power generation, because we need more power generation, and automation with applied energistics, because we're gonna be needing tons of power to run this dude. we need tons of power to keep our machines alive, and we need tons of power for more and more machines. And this this area needs a revamp as soon as I start doing import buses and export buses, so we can actually have better automation over here. Kind of need to check on how I'm gonna do this with the inscribers. So I want to do this so I can craft by ordering. I don't want them to constantly craft. I want to tell them craft me this, and then they craft me that. That's probably what I want to set it up to. This guy will have to change. You know what? How's this guy looking? You know what? Yeah, let's put a stack of Certus here, so we have another charged stack. Basically, the sand is pulling out, which is really good. I thought it wasn't, but now it is, because this guy actually lowered the amount, so that's really good. And I actually wanted to ask you guys about the villagers. I got a couple of them. Like, I have this guy from Immersive Engineering, which I'm still leveling up. I got this guy from Nomadic Craft, and I have another one from the balloons, but I don't want to deal with the balloons right now because they're probably gonna get removed. I don't know. But this and this guy, they're from mods, you know. I know a few extra ones from Immersive Engineering, so whenever we get into Immersive Engineering, we're gonna want to have like all of these guys to be able to trade with us. But I don't know if Nomadic Craft has more villagers or if there's any other mod that I don't have yet. Except for the balloons, because we can't search for villager trades or something like that. So if there's any other mod that has a workstation for me to get a villager, please let me know down below so I can actually get those guys. Oh yeah, how could I forget? We want to be working towards the mecha suit, because this is pretty insane. We just need to get the AGPE pellets going, which is basically just an enrichment chamber, which is really easy. We do have enrichment chambers available to do this. We do need to make the AGP pellets, so we need a pressurized chamber with ethylene and oxygen. We got both of these things being produced down here, and I'd say ethylene, yeah, as you guys can see, is pretty much stockpiled right now. So if we put that machine like here, it will take out this oxygen from here, and we'll take out the ethylene from there, and then we'll just gotta basically go down here, pick up some of this substrate, and just put it onto the machine, and then it will work. We have this, which is now actually processing, so every now and then I have to come in and put some carrots there. This guy is now actually filled with water because it's not working, because I think this one is filled up, yeah, with chlorine, which is really good. I don't want this to go to waste. The sodium right now is going to waste, but I should be storing this. Why? Because this guy can actually be put into liquid sodium and can also be used in a fission reactor. This is something I will have to explore, because this is a really cool power generation, and I really want to take a look at how I can make this later down the line. But I think with all that said, and with all those plans coming in and all the things that we did today, we have a lot of things done. We have a lot of things done with the part Energistics, some with Create back there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and please tell me down below in the comments what you think of the video, and if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and see ya!